Hello, once again. Welcome to lesson 3. We're gonna start off where we left off, where we were busy with lesson 2, where we've just created our first project on TIA portal. So today I just want to show you how to navigate on the TIA portal software. Okay. I'm going to be opening the same project, and then I'm going to show you how to navigate again on the OB1 main programming block. Okay, so let's start. All right. All right, now it's coming. As I've said earlier, I just want to keep these videos as short as possible. If it's possible, I just want this video to be less than 10 minutes. So it is going to be easy for us if you want to download the video, and also because I still need to upload this video on YouTube, so it's going to be available to everyone. Okay, so we left off where we created our first project on TI portal, and then I showed you how to add hardware onto the software based on the project. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to start programming in ladder, where we'll be doing a simple project. Okay, so this is where we left off. As you can see, it's highlighted here. I want to open existing project, which is the first project here, which is my first project, which is this project here. I'm gonna open the project. You can see it's opening the project now. So the main OB1 block is the block that is given to us by Siemens, where you can call a function or a function block into the main OB1 environment, where it will be cyclically executed by the CPU. Remember, a controller has a CPU, so a CPU is actually the brain of the PLC. So that's where all the execution of the program happens. Okay, so we are here now. Yesterday on lesson 2, we left up where we configured a device. So today we're going to be going to the next step, which is this step where we write a PLC program. But even though we're not writing a PLC program, I just want to show you how to navigate on the actual software now. Let's click on write a PLC program there. Okay. Then it's going to show us the main programming block, which is the main OB1 block. Okay, this is the main block. That's where we are. It's the organization block. We have different so many organizational blocks in them, like OB100, OB10, OB101. We've got so many OBs that we can call or program in an S7 environment. Okay, so now we're gonna be opening this main block. You can see it's highlighted there that we are actually going to PLC programming. Okay, that's where we are now. I hope you guys are safe and you are sticking to the rules, and you are learning. You stay indoors all the time, and there is no alcohol. You can't drink, or you can't drink, I suppose. I don't drink. Yeah, I do drink, but yeah, I don't consume alcohol. I stopped actually. It's not important for me. So this main OB is the block that is cyclically executed by the CPU all the time. So each and every software, each and every instruction must be called in this main OB1 for execution. Okay, so if you want something to be executed by the CPU, it must be called in the main OB1. And I'm going to show you what do I mean by calling a function onto main OB1. Okay. So this is your program editor window. It's where we are now. As you can see, we can drag and drop, as you can see here. These are your basic instructions. These are your basic instructions: bit logic operations, timer operations, counter operations, comparator operations, math functions, move operations, conversion operation, program control operations, word logic operations, shift and rotate operations, additional instructions. We've got also extended instructions and technology objects, communication, optional packages. Depending on the project and your skill and your level of programming, you can use so many instructions, and then you can actually utilize a lot. There's a lot that's been given by this environment. Okay. Since we are not programming anything in this lesson, I just want to navigate. So I want us to start here. So if you were to click here, you will be opening a new project. We know this environment. Okay. We know these are basic Microsoft instructions that we know. Here, if I were to click here, I'll be compiling. Okay. Let's go to the CPU. Here I will be compiling. You are compiling the software. You are compiling those instructions that are written onto the main OB1. What is to compile is actually checking for warnings and errors, checking if the program is correct, checking if the program is consistent. Okay, that's what we're doing. So you're actually compiling, checking if the language is correct, are there any errors, are the instructions correct. If there are warnings, they're going to be shown again. All right, before you download, it is always nice to always compile the project, okay, to check if it's correct. Okay, here you are downloading the software onto the device, which is the controller, which is the PLC. Okay, here you are uploading from the software, you are uploading from the device, so you actually pulling out the software from the controller, from the PLC itself, so that you can be able to view what is written onto the memory of the PLC. Then this icon here is where you start your simulation. If you want to check your simulation, you want to simulate a PLC to check if the program is running and to check if the program is consistent. You'll be using the simulator tool. Okay. Then this is your start runtime on the PC. Okay, say for instance you have an HMI that you've programmed. You'll want to check the runtime, and then you want to check which buttons are on, which buttons are off at runtime. Okay, here if you want to go online, okay, go online, go offline. I know you guys are familiar with the language, going online and going offline. Okay, this tool here, this button here is very important. This one is your accessible devices. So if there are devices that are connected onto your network, you can actually pull them out, and then you can actually check them using this tool to check what is it that is connected onto the network. Say in the plant you've got so many PLCs and drop pods that are connected, and so many computers connected onto the network. You will actually pull them out using this accessible devices tool. Okay, if we were to click here, here you'll be changing the CPU mode to run mode. Okay, start CPU. This one here, you are stopping the CPU, as you can see, taking the CPU to stop mode. Okay, I'm just showing you the basic ones. If you come here, you see these classes here, the menu classes there, and that play button, the green play button, sorry. Here you are actually monitoring your program. You're checking if the program is running, which buttons are off, which buttons are on. It will show you in green color, as you can see there. Okay, now going to the project 3, you can actually see now if you want to add a new device, you will click here. If you want to go to network, the devices on the network, you will actually click here also. Then under this envelope, you actually see there's a lot. There's device configuration. This is going to show us. Let me click on device configuration and see what is there. Let's click this one and see. So what is it that is connected? Is under devices, device configuration. You can double click there. Where it's coming, it's loading. Okay, because I want to check what device is it that is configured onto this project of ours. Remember, we've created a project, which is our first project in the previous lesson, and then we added a controller, a PLC, which was an S7 1500 PLC. Okay, as you can see. So under device configuration, you will actually pull out the actual hardware which is connected, which is actually configured onto this project. All right. So we can actually now close this window, and then we are going back to the main OB1 block. So here you can go online and device, and then you can actually do some diagnostics tests there. Okay, under program blocks, let's close the envelope so you can see under programs. So each and every program will actually be listed under program blocks. It can be a function, it can be a function block, it can be an OB block. It will be listed there. Okay, so for now we're having one block, which is our main OB1 block, which is given to us by the software. Okay, so if I were to add a new block, I'm going to have to choose whether I'm adding a function, or I'm adding a function block, or I'm adding an OB block, or I'm adding a data block. We're going to be doing each one of them. So today we're just dealing with main OB1. Remember, we said main OB1 is the main block where all the execution of all instructions and programs are executed cyclically by the CPU. Okay, let's close the envelope. Then we can now go further. We can go to technology objects, but I just want us to now go to PLC tags. What are PLC tags? What are those? Your PLC tags, they say we've got a start and a stop button. Remember, the start and the stop button now is actually wired onto the card. Say it's wired on the first card, say the address is I0.0. That is a physical connection where the actual switch is connected. But I can actually give it a symbolic address. So I can now open tags, and then on the tag table, I can actually list them, list the symbol and the address. Let's just open one. Let's just say, let's open this default tag table. It's already there, and see what I'm talking about. Okay, so now it's opening the default tag table, and then you can see the name, which is the symbolic name. I can now type in there, say, let me type start button, start, say, push button. Okay, then I'm going to give it what data type. What data type is that one? Remember, we still have to do data types. I'm going to post a lesson on data types, but as we go with our lessons, I'm going to be showing you data type. So the data type for this particular start button is actually bool, which tells us is, remember, we've got integers, we've got real data types, we've got bool type, which is your whether the start button is true or is false, whether the start button is on or is off, whether the start button is 1 or 0. Okay, that is data part, that bool. Now the address, in this case, it gave us I0.0. That will be the address of this particular start button. All right. So that is where now you list all your tags. The tags we listed there. Remember, in the S7 step 7 software, we used to have your symbol table where you list all the symbols with all the addresses and everything else. Okay. Let us close this symbol table, and then we're gonna go where else? Let's look at the watch table, your first table. So the watch table, your watch table will will be where you will store all your values, your critical values will be stored on the first table and watch tables. In the old Siemens S7 step 7 software, we used to have a VET table. It is similar. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, but here in TIO portal we call it a watch table and first tables. All right, I hope you guys are following. All right, so in the next lesson I'm going to be showing you now how to program the basic instructions, where we're going to be having, say, two conveyors which are being controlled by start and stop buttons. Okay, now let us save. We need to do that, and then we're going to stop here. In the next lesson I'm going to be showing you how to use basic instructions. These are your basic instructions. I'm going to be showing you how to use your basic. We're going to start by utilizing our bit logic operations, your normal open, normal close, not instruction, your assignment, which is the coil, and then your reset coil, your set coil, your SR flip-flop, your RS flip-flop, and so on and so on. Your P trigger, your negative trigger. We're going to be dealing with all things in the next lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please like our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please enjoy and then stay at home. Keep yourself safe. May God bless you with your families and keep you safe all the time. Be blessed.